What's up? Welcome to Jeevan fucking Stunts and Stocks! Green week, green 6 out of 7 days, trading small because the market is iffy. But did I say green 6 out of 7 days? I did, right? It's going well. It's going well. But I'm really focusing on the emotional level, making sure I don't get emotionally involved in a trade, monitoring that like a fucking gypsy, and cutting losses really tight. Yeah, I made a couple of $100 off on the drink celebrating, and I'll leave it at that. This is Friday! Let's get into it. Super quick recap. This is this week, made $207. I might lose like 10 bucks on Amazon or whatever, because I'm still in that, but it won't affect anything. Maybe it'll be like 197 instead of 207. I've got the stop already set for going out. Like, there's a very minor loss I'll take. So 3 green days, and yes, last week was 4 out of 5 green days, and after I took that loss on the Friday, I was 800 up on the week, and I thought I'm going to trade small, I'm going to cut my losses tight, because on this stock, I went long instead of short, got pissed off, and then couldn't cut the loss. So this week was all about proving to myself that I could take small losses, and thank God, because the market is so difficult right now with these higher priced stocks undervalued, and the SPY's starting to come back up. It's really kind of hard as a short. I should be going long. So I've took a lot of losses. My winning average is in the 40s. I've took a lot of small losses, and I've just took me chances when the SPY's been downtrending, and even there I've got faked out. So as an overall strategy, I might be going long a bit more over the next week or two. I'm not fighting the market like this. It's too hard. But say I took normal size, it would have been a good 600, 700, 800 week. But I've been trading small to improve that discipline. Up, you sexy and wild motherfucking beasts of humans. 6 out of 7 green days, cutting losses a lot better. But I want to talk about the SPY first, because the SPY in this market, where there's a lot of fear in the market, a lot of these higher price stocks are literally following the SPY tick for tick. And if they diverge from the SPY, say the SPY's going down and the stock's going up, they've got to be really strong. And the stocks that are just holding up, when the SPY's kind of elevating, the minute the SPY drops, these stocks need any excuse to come down. I hope that makes sense. And obviously, I saw a tweet the other day about people learning things from other people and passing it off as their own knowledge. I just want to make it clear that like I don't just come up with this shit out of me head. I've been in the game a couple of years. I'm very public. So I get help from some very good traders who are making a lot of money. And this is obviously stuff I've been taught. So I don't want to say like this is stuff that I've learned on my own. But I mean, as a general observation, and I can't say this is what I figured out on my own, the SPY has been in a downtrend, and everyone's forecasting the beginning of the end in the bear market. And if you go back a couple of years, we've been in this huge uptrend, and we've been threatening for a while now to break this very key 256 level. The other really key level was kind of the 269, which is kind of holding on support now. But as long as we've been in this downtrend, everyone's worried that the 256 level is going to go. We nearly tested it, but we had this very kind of strong hammer candle here where it popped back up. And now we'll look like we're in a bit more of a bullish market. So it's been harder for me as a short to short, because a lot of these higher price stocks, fundamentally and technically, they're doing very well. So in a downtrending market, the higher price stocks are just trying the best to hold up and not lose any value, because people realize that the companies are good. It's just the overall market's declining. So the minute the SPY starts to show areas of strength like this hammer candle and then this break of this downtrend, which is huge. I mean, I would not be surprised to see a big green day on Friday, which it is today. I'm just doing this lesson now because I'm going to be fucked up drunk later. I would not be surprised to see all of these stocks rocket back up now that the SPY is showing more confidence. So this was a pretty nice trade on Nvidia. It was 120 bucks. And like I say, I mean, these stocks are coming back up with the overall market. So, I mean, it's not, I've just showed you the SPY's downtrend. isn't it a coincidence that Nvidia looks exactly the same? But in general, it was a downtrend in stock. It is on its way back up, so it's very hard as a short. Much easier to be a long in this kind of market where this. I mean, shorts have had it all day, shorting all the way down from the 286s down to the 180s, and that's a huge, huge, huge downturn. And if you look at the amount of red days on Nvidia, it's pretty fucking hard to lose if you're going short. You've got to like really do something stupid to lose shorting these big, big red days. On the contrary, au contraire, it's very hard when it's really kind of made a massive downturn. It's really undervalued, and there's some real strength coming in here. This is when you can't really short. You've really got to look for your spots. So when the market has a little bit of fear, when people are following the SPY, I'm looking for these kind of fails. So for example, when the SPY, I'm literally just trading against the SPY. When the SPY kind of nothing here pops up, and then we've got this kind of little double top here, and then you've got a huge red candle. It's a huge rejection on this mini high of day that it's made in the 270s, and it's slammed. I mean, it's not slammed huge, but it's a big kind of red candle in proportion. It's a big rejection in proportion to the other candles. So when I see this rejection at exactly it's 931 to 934. I know immediately, like, the SPY, there's still some shakiness, and Nvidia is probably going to follow. So when I see weakness in the SPY, and then I see that Nvidia is kind of top in, the minute, again, 931, 932, 933, 934, 935, 1 minute after the SPY shows weakness, and Nvidia has been showing weakness in the first 4 minutes of the market, I'm immediately short, and boom, from 210 to 207, take $3 a share. I take me profits, and I could have had an extra fucking $4 or $5. Not taking pennies here, taking points. And then when the SPY reverses, I'm out. Obviously, I just took me profits. $5 a share is fucking tremendous. And the SPY turns, and then so does Nvidia. Thanks so much for watching. Smoldering. Yeah, I mean, taking points here as opposed to pennies, which is sweet. Making some money, getting some consistency. I am fucking scared about how much money you can make in these higher priced stocks. So I will be trialing them over the next month. Over November will be fully higher priced, just as an experiment. And later down the line, I'll probably be thinking, how can I take the best of pennies and the best of higher priced? But certainly for now, I'll be focused on higher price. Live the fucking dream. We will not fail. Persistence is fucking everything. I'll see you later.